I don't. Hello, my name is Tom, and I was an alcoholic.
Since how long? You have to say when it started and stuff.
Oh.
You can't just stop there.
No, you said don't be brief. Okay. I'm being debriefed. Gotcha.
Debrief.
Debrief.
No briefs.
They're boxers. So my name is Tom. I was an alcoholic, and that went on for 15 years-ish. I'm saying so. I don't really remember my first drink. I know it was ish around when I was 15. When I was 15, I started drinking with friends. I think we just started on beer and migrated over to, harder stuff. I don't really remember. I remember not enjoying it all that much. But everything's kind of a haze after that. I started drinking daily around 24. Weekends up. It was up until then. It was just binge drinking on the weekends.
What kinds of things did you miss out on when you were an alcoholic?
I don't know.
I guess
a lot of
that's
it's a haze. I'm sure there's a lot, but there are a lot of things I do know that I missed out on. Big events for other people's lives, friends of the family that I grew up with. I feel bad that I missed out on, but I missed out on everybody else's, and I feel really bad. I still feel guilt over that. But now that I'm sober, I can not attend on purpose. Instead of having an excuse, wanting to drink or being overly hungover. Now when I ditch out on something, it's because I meant to.
Hey, my name is Meg Johnson, and I am not an alcoholic. This is my non-alcoholic little brother. You're kind of like fake wine now.
Except I taste better.
And Tom, you are now also, but you weren't for a while. But in high school, you were so smart. Like, so smart.
Yeah, past tense is there.
Well, yeah, there was like a pause and now a restart, but like...
I went on hiatus for a long time.
A hiatus from intelligence. So I was doing my math homework just on the kitchen table, and Tom came in and he looks over, and he's 2 years younger than me. So I'm like a senior in high school. He's a sophomore. He comes in, he looks at it, and he says this noise. Oh. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Hard. And he's like, no, I did that last year. And I was like, what? Anyway, he's always been so smart, so much smarter than me. And like my friend Katie and I, one time, so Katie had a crush on Tom's friend, and we thought we were being really smart because Tom only has smart friends, Anybody he attracts to him is highly intelligent also. And so we're like, okay, we're gonna be so smart. We're gonna like do this so smart. And so we wrote Katie's phone number using the periodic table of elements, like, the big and the little letters, whatever. We give it to Tom, thinking like, like it's the funniest code ever. And Tom looks at it, and without missing a beat, he rattles off her phone number because he knows all of the numbers.
I know the first 10.
The chorus, I guess we only used the first 10, I don't know.
For individual numbers, that made sense, so, that was a clever code, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, so he just rattles and he's like, oh. And he names all, and he's like, that's your phone number, isn't it? We're like, what? He's like, you want me to give this to my friend? I can't remember your friend's name. I don't think she ever went out with him. But anyway, it used to be so fun. And then you started leaving and being evasive and drinking and it was a gradual decline, and everyone tried to
it got worse and worse.
Intervene and hang on and stop it from happening, but we couldn't, and we just watched you. First we watched you start to drink and decline, and then we started to watch you not at all. You would just leave. You just disappeared.
I was good at that.
And then you just left. Yeah, so it was sad. We missed you so much. And then one time you came back. we hadn't seen you in a really long time, and then you came back for like a Thanksgiving or something, like some sort of family. It might have been Christmas. It was something like that. And you came and you had your water bottle, and you kept saying it was your favorite. You're like, I love this water bottle. I love it. And I was like, okay, that's nice. And then you left it. But I was like so excited to see you there. I was so excited to see you, but you kept saying how much you loved your water bottle.
I think that's this is the longest bottle I've kept that didn't get thrown away.
Yeah, I don't know. It was something like that. Like it had been like you had been carrying it around. You always like had
I
water.
don't know why. It's not even a nice water bottle.
But you
just
left
had
it
forever.
You left it at my house, and you had been saying that you liked it so much, and so I called you right away. I was like, you left your water bottle in my house. Do you want to come? And you're like, I don't need that water bottle. You can throw it away. And I was like, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm just going to keep it. And I know you're going to come back. And I know you're going to come back. And so I'll just keep it for you. And you're like, okay. But I hadn't seen you for a long time. That was the first time I saw you in a long time. I'd seen you in a long time. And then I kept the water bottle. I have it right here.
She still has this water bottle.
So I kept the water bottle and I put it next to my toaster and my KitchenAid in my pantry, and I kept it there for years because you didn't come back for a long time. And every time I saw it in the because I would go in my pantry every day, you know, to make dinner and stuff, and every time I went in there, I would like pray for you. And I would cry.
Know that.
And I would pray, and I would pray that you really would come back. And you did. You came back a couple years later to another Thanksgiving or Christmas. It was some other kind of thing. You came back, and I was so excited, and I went in, and I got the water bottle, and I was like, I have your water bottle for you. And you were like, why? Why do you have this? And I gave it to you, and I was so excited, and you were not as excited. But you're like,
dumbfounded, yeah.
And I said, I knew you'd come back. I knew you'd come back. I knew you'd come back. And I gave it to you, and then when you left that day, you left your water bottle. Do you remember that?
I do.
And you wrote on it, I'll be back. With like little eyes. Like,
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you. Like a little hair. So you wrote on it, I'll be back, and I put it in the pantry, and next to the toaster in the kitchen mixer thing, and I would straighten it. If it got knocked over, I would write it. If it got twisted, I would straighten it. So it always said, I'll be back, and I would continue every time. So, I mean, at least once a day, I was in the pantry getting food for making dinner or whatever, and looking at the water bottle and praying for you and that you would come back. And I knew I'd say, he said he'll be back. And then you came back, and I now have your water bottle.
You still have
I still have the water bottle because I knew you would come back. And the day I found out you were sober, it was, I can't even tell you. I cannot even tell you. It was hard to see you because I hadn't seen you before with that few of teeth. I'd seen you with teeth that were becoming worse and worse over time. But when I saw you that last time, the day that I found out you were sober, it was like the best of times and the worst of times. It was the worst of times at first because I was like, oh my gosh, it like made my heart just sink of how much loss you had with your teeth. But then you were like, Meg, I'm 9 months sober. And I'm like, you've been sober 9 months? Like, you've been sober 9 months and you didn't even tell me?
I don't think I told anybody.
And I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, I didn't do it for you.
Seriously. But I was just so happy that you were sober, and then, but it was so hard to see your teeth.
See, it was after Anima died.
Anima's the dog.
Anima was my little girl, 14 years. So when she got cancer in her spine and was paralyzed, but when we set her down and I buried her, and it was probably the week later, I needed to Mom wanted a chair broken down and put into the garbage. I'm like, oh, okay. Just do it. And I was drinking a lot after Anna died. I mean, that was really hard on me. And alcohol is a terrible coping mechanism. You should never grieve and get drunk. I mean, bad things, it's irresponsible to yourself. So while I was trying to break this chair, after I couldn't get apart anymore, I just slammed it onto the ground over and over until the earth decided, stop hitting me, and it broke and ricocheted right into my face. So faster than I could have hit that, did it come back and just knock this row of teeth out. And I already had swallowed that one before I even realized that I'd been hit.
Oh no.
Just gushing out of my mouth.
Because you hardly have any teeth. Like,
it hit me hard. Like a major league swinger right in the face.
Oh my gosh. You have like nothing on the top and the bottom, on both sides in the back, right? So we have bad genetics on our teeth. And then alcohol,
Smoking
knocking them out.
or didn't help either.
Smoking. Yeah, just a bunch of bad luck. But
Well, I did it upon myself. The genetics I couldn't have done anything about, but everything else I brought upon myself.
But we found someone to help us. We found Stubbs Dental, who is going to...
And it's crazy. You found Stubbs Dental.
I can take no credit. My husband found Stubbs Dental. My husband was like, oh my gosh, let's try to help Tom. And so we found Stubbs Dental, and they're going to fix it.
Right? Yeah. I didn't realize it was Whit found it.
It's his idea.
He's amazing.
I know.
He's super amazing. So grateful. I'm grateful for Stubbs Dental. They're able to, rip everything out and put in a new foundation, which nobody told me was possible before, at least not with my mouth. Okay, so with the All on X, the first thing that they're going to do is rip out everything that's existing.
Show the camera. Show the audience at home both those teeth.
You don't want to see this. It's really embarrassing to smile nowadays. I was always super condescending to the people who don't take care of their teeth. Now I'm one of them, not because I didn't take care of them, but because I abused them. I think that's worse than not taking care. But now they're gonna gut it and replace it with bridges, so I'll have teeth top and bottom. Be able to bite into stuff finally.
What are you gonna bite into?
Take a bite out of crime.
Yes. I'm going to be a policeman.
No, I'm gonna be on the Avengers. I think we're in that day and age now.
Yes. A vigilante.
They would never know.
So like I was really taken aback when we were talking about it before, and I was like, what are you so excited to eat when you have your teeth? You know, what's your favorite food? Thinking that he would recall his favorite food from before, because I know that not having teeth makes it so hard to eat for you. And so when I asked you what your favorite food was, you were like, well, it's macaroni salad. And I was like, no, it's not. Nobody's favorite food is macaroni salad. That's not a favorite food. That's nobody's favorite food. Someone in the comments is going to be like, it's my favorite food. No, you're a liar. It's not your favorite food. And like when you said it was your favorite food, I was like, no, it isn't. That's not your favorite food. And then the look on your face when you realized, you were like,
I don't know what my favorite food is.
Yeah, you just didn't know because it had been so long.
My favorite food is the food that's easiest for me to eat. I can eat anything. I can't bite into a lot of things, but I can gum it down to the point where I can swallow it. I'm just careful on what I eat and how I eat it. Can't eat very fast. I'm always the last one at the table because I have to chew a lot longer than anybody else.
Because you're gumming it down? That's like so sad. That's like a little baby trying to eat stuff.
It's like, where's my mama bird?
Oh, that's even grosser. So when you get your teeth, your brand new teeth, it's been so long, like it's like you haven't even,
I haven't even thought about it. I never took the time to think about it because I never thought it was going to be possible until Stubbs and the amazing people over there told me that it is possible and that they can do it for me, and that's just incredible. Now I'm actually thinking about what my favorite foods are, what I would like to bite into, like lychee fruit.
I remember you did eat lychee fruit. You can eat lychee fruit now.
I know, it's
swallow
still
those
good.
whole. They're like these canned weird things. So we've got, I'm so excited. So you're gonna have your teeth put on, And even Stubbs Dental can make it look like your old smile, because your old smile had like buck teeth a little bit.
Yeah, they weren't like,
Yeah.
but they were.
We're gonna cut into pictures so they can see.
No, I had a unique smile, and that was the best. When people would talk about me, apparently my smile was the first thing that people noticed. Like in the recovery center, the brand new lady was in there, and I was just getting out, and everybody goes around and says, "Nice to meet you." One nice thing, and I'm like, "How about 2 truths and a lie?" About myself. But I don't even know this woman, and she said, well, "You've got a really nice smile." And I did have my cap in there, so that got broken in half relatively recently. So I haven't spent years and years with it, but I've always had to be very careful with it in until, well, what was bound to happen, it snapped in half.
It's so hard. Yeah, but Dr. Stubbs is going to do all the surgery with like the posts and the bridges and stuff. And then Dr. Robinson is going to like
He's
make
the artiste.
The artiste.
No,
make it look special, and he's going to match the color of your teeth to the white of your hair.
I think it was eyes. But all right. So the first consultation, which was what made it so exciting, was in the bountiful Stubbs Dental office, and they went there. They took the panoramic X-ray. When they did that, and they told me that I was a good candidate, I was super excited, and it's like, and super shy because I like my rock. I live under it. It's my home. But everybody there was so incredibly welcoming, and I felt welcome. Which is when you're an alcoholic for so many years, you don't want to be out in public. I don't want to meet new people. I know enough, and I'm waiting for them to die.
Yes.
But the people in the bountiful office were just amazing. I met Dr. Stubbs on that, and I met Dr. Robinson in passing at the end of the consultation. And then when I went in to have the scans done, they call it the scan appointment. They take this cool tool that goes all the way through my mouth, and it builds like a topographical map, a 3D model of what the nooks and crannies look like inside. And it was really cool just watching my mouth pop up in 3D in front of me, and like, I look like a mole rat.
Oh.
And then my skeleton looks like a hairless mole rat.
Hairless mole rat.
But that was really weird. I had never seen that. I didn't know such technology existed. I still have a lisp. But yeah, first over the scans, that's what they did. Topographical map, got all of the nooks and crannies, and Dr. Robinson went in and took the dimensions of my existing teeth, so hopefully I can get my little buck teeth back. Because I like my smile too.
So what do you think it's like, well, I guess you would know since it's you, what is it like to not have all your teeth and be sober? Because I bet it's easier to not be sober when you don't have your teeth.
Right, and it's much easier to tolerate myself when I'm drunk and to not care. But now I'm a lot more self-aware. I'm cognizant of my appearance, and I embarrass myself. I'm embarrassed for myself. And it feels awful. It's not a good feeling. So I'm excited to have a full makeover. I'll just go with clean shaven, start from scratch and rebuild. You know? It's easier to rebuild when you've got a clean foundation.
So you're gonna shave your face. Can you show your hair? Show everyone your hair. I know you want to see his hair. So right now, currently, you've got...
It's grown out, but I've been shaving it into a mohawk for some years now. Just because I can. It's grown out a bit.
It's very Adonis, but only down the middle. So check it out. You gotta give like a little ooh la la. Show them the both sides. Yeah. So this is get a good look. You've got like, did you color your hair? You got like blonde ends.
It's sun bleached.
Awesome. I'm excited for you.
I'm super excited as well. Stubbs Dental has been nothing but phenomenal. So I'm just really excited to restart, build that new foundation. So one step at a time and see where this takes me.
cannot believe this day is finally here. They put in his teeth. It's been, you know, it's like a major reconstruction on his beautiful face. So I think you got your haircut. You got a brand new smile that looks like your old smile. I think. I haven't seen it. Hence the paper. So this is the big reveal for me. He's gonna do another reveal for family members that are not me at a later date. But this is mine. This is my reveal. So, okay. How should I do it? Should I just like drop it, or should I just like hold it, or are you gonna? I can see. Are you turning around? I can see like
okay,
your.
Okay.
No.
Hold on.
All is well. Okay. All right. So you go down when you're ready. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey! Look at your hair.
We're gonna start with the
Look
business
at your
side first.
hair. Oh my gosh.
This is how we styled it, right? This is from Mr. Thomas Hardy.
Mr. Thomas Hardy. Let me see the back. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good.
It does.
It's like dripping wet. Did you like
I did.
restyle it just for me?
I did. Well, it was covered with that.
Okay,
So.
now do I get to see your teeth?
There it is. Did he do wrong? I think it looks pretty good.
I'm so sorry. I legit did not think I was gonna cry. I'm not even a crier.
She's not.
I did not think I was gonna cry.
Or is it the Ron Perlman jaw that I got? So, with the swelling, I could give Ron Perlman a run for his money, but yeah, you can't really beat Ron Perlman.
I have no idea who that is. But yes.
Everybody else does.
So you're still pretty swole. I mean, this just happened like yesterday. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I did not think I was gonna cry. That was so awesome. Like, you had teeth, then you lost teeth, then you have teeth.
I know, it doesn't usually go in that order.
I can't believe what a huge difference.
White teeth, look, or just any teeth.
And yes, any teeth, no matter the color, but yours are dang white. They do match your eyes. Let's see.
They're green?
Yeah, they look so good. I can't believe how good they look. Your smile is back, and you look so good. Oh my gosh, I
feel good.
Probably like a good chunk of that video was like me crying.
I know, that's the only part that I'm gonna watch.
I'm sorry.
That is a rare
sorry.
occurrence.
Oh my gosh.
You shouldn't be sorry.
I just missed you so much when you were gone, and then when you came back, I was so happy and so sad at the same time. I was so happy that you were sober, and my happiness that you were sober was as strong as my sadness for how hard it must have been for you to not have, you know, your teeth, and it just was, all of that's gone. It's in the past. I'm so happy.
I've had this new smile for 7 days now. I've already noticed a huge difference with the way I look at myself in the mirror. I'm not ashamed to see who I am anymore. Now, a lot of that self-loathing is there, but something that we can work on here in the future, and I don't feel bad smiling about it. Like, ever since we stopped drinking, there's a lot of things that just pop up, what seem everyday for most people, but I haven't done, and I can't even remember when, and if I did, I was drunk. But there's so many things that that I can do nowadays that I either didn't get to before because I was drinking, or just don't really remember because I was drunk. It's like, we've never been able to do this before. It's like, yeah, now that we're not drinking, we don't need to worry about going out to see the family. We can actually plan some logistics that will enjoy family-oriented without trying to hurry them along and ditching the party to go party. thanks to Stubbs Dental, I can feel confident about putting my best foot forward, knowing that I'm going to succeed as per my intent versus just kind of blowing through life and just being a part of the chronic plague of apathy. What play was it? The Tempest, where with Caliban and Prospero?
No idea. I'm not that cultured.
Me neither. I just know that in one of his plays, the theme is reality, and reality is just what the collective has agreed is reality. So I can make my own reality now with a new smile. I can invent who I am and the way I want it to be, and not who I just ended up playing.
You're an inspiration.
Don't call me names.
I'm so happy that you got to meet my brother Tom. I didn't even think my husband was ever gonna meet my brother, like, because he was always not himself the whole time I've been married. And so my husband's like, "Oh, your brother's so cool." I was like, "I know." So I'm so glad I got to share him with all of you. I know that you're happy you got to meet him, and so I know that he has been an inspiration for me, and I know that he's an inspiration for a lot of other people out there, not just people who would like to change and feel like it's hard, you know, but also for maybe people like me who love someone who's trying to change and who feels like that's hard too. And hope is a very real thing, and all of that hope has paid off. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. So remember, in your own life, when your life gets too hard to stand, just keep on rolling.
And don't do anything I would do.
That was not supposed to be.